Welcome to twocircles.net. We have with us today Mr. Jawaharullah. He is MLA from Ramanathapuram constituency and presently is canvassing here in Mayiladuthurai for his party candidate Mr. Hyder Ali. So, sir, in the past 2000 parliamentary election, you yourself has contested from this constituency. Got something nearly 20,000 votes. What made you think this time around you can turn the cards here, your party can turn the cards in Mr. Hyder Ali's favor?
In 2009, I contested the Mayiladuthurai Parliament constituency, and at that time we had no alliance with anybody. We contested alone, and as you said, I secured around 20,000 votes, which was nearly about 4% of the polled votes, total votes polled. In 2014, we are in the strongest alliance which is contesting the parliament election here. We are in the DMK-led alliance, which includes Mayiladuthurai Makkal Katchi, our party, as well as Indian Muslim League. It also includes two Dalit parties. One is Mayiladuthurai Sittegal, which is a very strong, which has a very strong base for this state, and also another Dalit party which is called Puriya Tamilakam, which has a base in the southern part of Tamil Nadu. So, among all the coalitions which are contesting the elections, our coalition DMK is very strong, and ADMK is fighting alone. Of course, there is a BJP coalition where there is fight among the partners themselves, and Congress is also fighting alone. In most of the other constituencies in Tamil Nadu, it is a 5-corner contest. As far as Mayiladuthurai is concerned, it's only a 4-corner contest.
So you don't think that Modi's grand alliance in Tamil Nadu is not going to matter anything?
Modi is not at all a factor in as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned.
Okay.
So the BJP-led alliance is going to fare very badly, poorly in this election. It's not a very big factor.
But he got some powerful players like Captain Vijayakant and Vaiku. Don't you think their cloud will shift some votes towards BJP?
At the maximum, they may garner around 10% of the votes, and this 10% of the votes will not help them win even a single seat.
Okay.
In Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
And Vijayakant, because of his dilly-dally tactics during the coalition talks, he has lost much of the reputation of the common people.
Okay.
As far as MDMK is concerned, it is concentrated only in a few pockets, and the other partner PMK, it may be strong in some parts of northern Tamil Nadu districts, but not evenly throughout the state. So they are not a big force to reckon with as far as this election is concerned.
So your alliance partner DMK has been in the past part of NDA in 1999. How can you be sure this time around Karunanidhi will not go back to NDA?
It's a very good question. The DMK has released an election manifesto in which they say that we will create a history of religious harmony.
Okay.
And also we will ensure that we establish a secular state in Delhi. So that is the DMK manifesto says that this is the motto for this election 2014. And if you look into the election manifesto, it contains many things which I think other big political parties contesting this election is not included.
Okay.
For example, they say that DMK would ensure that the recommendation of Justice Ranganath Mishra to give reservation for Muslims in employment and educational opportunities is implemented. It also says that as per the recommendation of Swachha Committee, DMK will fight for a special government plan for Muslims as it is for Dalits. The election manifesto also says that the other recommendation of ISRA Commission, that Dalits, when they convert to whatever religion, the benefits which they have been enjoying, which is rightly due to them as Dalits, should also continue. That will be implement. And then the election manifesto also says that the amount allocated for the Prime Minister's 15-point program for minorities will be enhanced to 15%, 19%. And furthermore, the DMK election manifesto also says that the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, there certain amendments were made which had made it a permanent tada and mura. So DMK will fight for deleting all the amendments which were made in that UAP Act. And it speaks for reservation in private sector, etc. etc. And Mr. Kalajar Karnanidhi rather, the leader of our Democratic Progressive Alliance, has very clearly said that the objective is to form a secular state. So there is no question of DMK aligning with BJP.
So, sir, how do you see your chances of your candidate, Mr. Haider Ali, from here? Tell us something about him.
See, Mayiladuthurai is a very good constituency. It's having a history of communal harmony. DMK has a very strong base here, as well as our party, as well as Muslim League. And also our another alliance, Vidhurai Satya, the Dalit party, they have also a very strong base here. And therefore, we have a very good chance in this constituency. DMK's treasurer, Thalapathy Stalin, he has campaigned here. Today, Dr. Kalajar, our alliance leader, he is going to campaign for Mr. Haider Ali. So we see a very bright chance for us.
So, sir, are you hopeful that traditional DMK votes will be transferred to Mr. Haider Ali?
Definitely, there is no doubt about that. Because we are contesting in Mayiladuthurai and our party is supporting DMK and our coalition in other 39 constituencies, I mean including Pondicherry. And therefore there will be no hassles in the transfer of DMK votes to our party.
You don't see any communal polarization taking place?
There is absolutely no question of communal polarization over here in Mayiladuthurai.
Okay. So, your breakaway faction, the Tawhid Jamaat, is supporting AIA DMK. How do you see it? Because everyone knows, I mean, it is little bit evident that Jayalalitha will somehow join NDA sooner or later. So, how do you see the support to Jayalalitha?
Their leader, Mr. Jawaharullah, he has only one objective. That is to do something opposite to what Manidhanaya Makkal Katchi or TMMK is doing.
Okay.
That is the only one objective. He has no any rational reasons to support Jayalalitha. Because in 2011, Jayalalitha said that when she comes to power, she will ensure that the existing 3.5 reservation for Muslims in education and employment in Tamil Nadu will be enhanced. So we in the assembly have questioned her more than 8 times. Personally also we have presented memorandums. She has not done anything. Now in the eve of this parliament election, she has written a letter to the Tamil Nadu Backward Class Commission to consider the request of Muslim organizations to increase the 3.5 reservation. This letter, this type of things she has already done, but nothing has come. There is not even a single line in her ADMK's manifesto saying something for the welfare of the minorities. So as far as Mr. Jawaharullah and his organizations are concerned, they are not at all opposed to reckon with in Tamil Nadu, that too in electoral politics. We are not at all worried about that.
So, sir, it has been known that the basic opposition with what TMMK was treated because then Mr. Zainul doesn't wanted to participate in electoral politics. Now when he's directly or indirectly joining electoral politics, do you feel vindicated?
See, actually that is a very old story. There was not a split in the thing. I want to correct myself.
Okay.
In 2004, Jainul and a few people, they left the organization and they formed a new organization. DMMK remained intact.
Okay.
And whatever Mr. Jawaharullah says in the public, he doesn't practice. There are two cases of Mr. Jawaharullah. He said that DMMK has political leanings and therefore he left. But after that, in every elections, he has been taking a stand which is diametrically to opposite to what TMMK or now Mayiladuthurai Makkalkachi is taking. So people at large knows that he is doing everything only for his selfish interest. So he is not at all a force to reckon with. We are not worried about it. Neither Tamil Nadu Muslims are worried about it, nor Mayiladuthurai Muslim voters are worried about it.
So if you are going to win a parliamentary seat here, as you say, you have a good chances of winning here. So what will be the your basic priorities after winning this constituency? What are the things your party has planned to do first?
First of all, Mayiladuthurai is mainly an agricultural constituency, but because of failure of monsoon, farmers have been suffering. We wanted to ensure that a lot of water which is running here, the Polydam water which is going to the sea, we have to create check dams to ensure that the water is saved and it helps in agriculture. There is a methane project over here, excavations to extract methane and finally coal. And this belt which is called as Kaveri Delta region is the granary of Tamil Nadu. So we will see to it that this methane extraction project is given up. There is a lot of scope for improving railways over here, and we have to set up factories to create local employment over here in Mayiladuthurai. We will ensure that there will be a general overall improvement of the economic status of the people of this constituency.
What about becoming a political voice? Are you, when you are going to win this constituency, are you going to resonate the thoughts of Muslims in the parliament? I mean, it is going to be Muslim centric or Tamil Muslim centric, or it's going to be general thing?
Actually, we have two MLAs in the assembly. We have been voicing the sentiments of all the people of Tamil Nadu generally, and of course, whenever there is a need, we are also voicing the needs of the minority community, whether they be Muslims or Christians, etc., etc. Similarly, when we go to the parliament, there will be national issues, general national issues relating to the minorities. So all these things will take care of. And basically, we are in politics not to earn something. We are basically a social service organization. We also feel that politics is the best way to do social service without giving any avenue to corruption or nepotism or any other thing. Our MP, he will be very sincerely doing work for the welfare of the people at large.
So, last question, sir. When you in the outcome of the election result, which front your party is going to join? Which government you are going to support in the centre?
See, we are at present in the DMK coalition, and our DMK will ensure that a government without BJP is formed in centre. So we will be taking that.
Thank you for speaking to us, sir.